Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impression and review over the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer and Powder. I about died when I saw this in Walgreens. I was like, I don't care what the price is because Walgreens is really expensive when it comes to makeup. I don't really like to buy makeup from there, but I didn't know if I was going to see this again, so I picked it up anyways. So if y'all want to see my thoughts and a review over it, then please keep on watching. So I did pick it up from Walgreens. I have not seen it in Ulta, in Walmart, anywhere else, but Ulta's website does have it up, so I'm going to read the colors and basically what they kind of say about the products. This concealer retails for $9.99, which is kind of typical for L'Oreal. If you have not tried the Pro Glow foundation, I highly recommend that if you have a dry skin. It's amazing. But this is, I'm assuming, going to be the same. It only has 2.5-star reviews, which kind of makes me a little nervous, but we're just going to go for it. I have the shade 01 Classic Ivory, which is the lightest shade. They have 8 colors, which is an okay selection. It's not the best, but it is okay. It says, discover L'Oreal's Pro-inspired Infallible Pro Glow Concealer that provides glowing coverage for up to 16 hours. Sculpt and highlight features while you correct and conceal imperfections. The lightweight, ultra-blendable formula allows you to customize your glow with luminous buildable coverage. Up to 16-hour wear, lightweight, radiant formula, conceal, correct, and highlight, and pro look of long wear, which I don't know what they mean by that, but you know. I'm hoping it's going to have good coverage even though it's going to be so luminous, but we'll have to see. And then as far as the powder goes, I do notice in the powder there's one half that is like matte and one half that is shimmery. So that's a little different, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. This is in 21 Classic Ivory, which again is the lightest shade. They only offer 8 colors. This retails for $12.99, which is steep for a powder. I mean, $13. This is, I believe, the same price at Walgreens also. That's a little much for a powder from the drugstore, but we're getting into like Physicians Formula number 7 area of their products. But this has a 3-star review, and it basically says it has a lasting glow finish, built-in highlighter. Oh, so it's a built-in. I don't like that. I don't like how it has a built-in highlighter. I would much rather it just be one solid, you know, face powder, not have a built-in highlighter. Has a subtle highlight or all over glow and pro look of long wear. It's supposed to leave skin feeling smooth, soft, and even, never cakey, never shiny. Buff on skin for a subtle glow or build highlight onto key features. So I guess they want you to mix it, or you can use it separately. I'm not 100% sure, to be completely honest. But if that is the case, I don't like how it has a built-in highlight. I don't really like the point of that. I like, you know, my powder and my highlight, everything to be completely separate. But we are going to be using the concealer today, and we are going to be using a sponge with it. I don't like these Ego Tool sponges. Like, it's really hard. I like the big one. Big one's okay, but I don't like this one. So as far as concealer packaging goes, I really like the blue stripe that's going around it. It seems very like summery and fun. It's typical concealer packaging, nothing extremely special. So we're just going to open this bad boy and see. So not a normal doe foot applicator. It's actually flat. So that's different than normal, but oh well. So we're going to apply it. I actually like how it's flat because I feel like it's easier to disperse product, and you can put one side on one eye and the other side on the other eye, which is actually kind of cool when you think about it. So I'm going to put this on my chin, nose, and forehead. This smells like refreshing cucumbers or something nice and smelly. I don't know, but it smells really good. And we're going to take the sponge and start tapping that out. So it's blending out really easily, and it's, I mean, really glowy. You can definitely tell in the center of my forehead how glowy it really is. So blend out under the eyes really well. I don't like, it's not a lot of coverage, but I like how healthy it's making my under eye look. I'd rather have like a healthy glowy under eye than not a lot of coverage. I don't feel like I need a lot of coverage on my under eye. That's why I'm saying that. But if you're a person who likes a lot of coverage, I definitely wouldn't go with this concealer because it doesn't provide a lot. I feel like it's definitely like medium coverage because you can still see a little bit of the darkness, but it concealed a majority of it. But it looks really nice. I definitely would have to set it though because it's full on glow. I'm doing a review right now over the number 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation, and I'm like full on like wet skin. Like everything on me is dewy right now. but I so far really enjoy this. It's not creasing anywhere. Really dewy, really nice. It almost just looks healthy. It looks like healthy, natural, glowing skin. So I actually don't mind it. I think it looks really good. I don't understand why it has 2-star reviews, but next we're going to try this $13 powder. I still can't get over that $13. Packaging is really cute. Again, it matches the concealer. You can kind of see the pretty teal that's coming through with it. And when you open it up, you get the typical little puff and mirror on the back side. And then you have the powder. The powder has 0.31 ounces of product, and the concealer has 0.21 ounces of product. So you're not getting very much concealer, and for this stupid highlight thing that they're trying to do, I don't know, I don't really care for it. It seems nice and smooth. That's the highlight shade, and then you have the normal powder shade, and then when you mix them together, you're getting basically like the same thing in my opinion. But we'll just have to kind of see. I'm gonna mix them all together to set my under eye because I really want to see the, you know, the pro glow effect that they're talking about here. But we're going to take just a tapered face brush. It's extremely powdery. A lot of powder came off, and I'm just going to set basically everywhere that I put the concealer. So I feel like that, not mattified, but it provided, ooh, like that is completely set. Oh, that's kind of nice. So it completely set that area, but there's still a nice luminosity to it. So that under eye is set. This under eye is not set. And I have to say, though I dissed the highlighter and powder combo before, I kind of like it because it sets your face, but then it also still keeps the luminosity shining through even though you did set your face. So that is the one part that I do like. And it seems to be setting it really smoothly. Like I'm not noticing dryness or it clinging in any certain spots. Like it's setting it pretty easily. The only thing I do notice is there is tiny little glitters on my face from mixing the powders together. But that's the only issue that I can really see. It's not dry, it's not cakey, it's not sticking to anywhere. So I like it. I actually don't mind the glitters. They don't really bother me that bad. And it looks like flawless and airbrushed. So I actually enjoy this. Like it doesn't look too shabby. I have to say though, like I said with the microfine glitters, if you're not a fan of that, like I have the e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder. Don't really like that, but the glitters in there are a lot bigger than these. But I would try it out. I give the concealer 2 thumbs up. I like it. I like how glowy it is. The coverage is right up my alley. It's not too much, but it's not too little. It's not Tarte Shape Tape, but then again, it's not like the e.l.f. HD concealer is really light coverage in my opinion. But I honestly really like it. The powder is like a meh. I like it, but I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. I like it. I like how smooth it is. I like how flawless it made my skin look. Has microfine glitters, but for the price point, it's just a little much. Honestly, $13 for a powder from the drugstore is a little much in my opinion. So it kind of just depends on how you're feeling, honestly. Like you could get other powders from the drugstore that kind of do the same thing in my opinion. Just for some examples, you could get Milani Prep Set Glow. You could get the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer. These are both, in my opinion, do the same thing, and they don't have the little microfine glitters. And they're cheaper. I believe this one's like $6 or $7. This one's like $3 or $4. So it's a lot cheaper without the glitters. Does the same thing. Sets your makeup the same exact way. So if you don't want the glitters, you don't want to spend $13. I highly recommend these two. But if you want to get the glitters and you like the $13, get the L'Oreal one because it is still good. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. And once I finish all of my makeup, bronzer, eyes, brows, everything like that, I'm going to come back and do one final update and really kind of give my last final opinion on the powder and concealer. So I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, so just want to do a quick check-in for the concealer and powder since I finished up my full face. I did not film this eye look. Kind of went out of my comfort zone, did a wing, did a cut crease with glitter. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, if you want to see this tutorial, let me know in the comments below. It's really easy actually, but it's like really glam. But as far as the concealer and powder goes, my under eye has not creased at all. It looks flawless. My expression lines have creased. That happens with any concealer, powder, or foundation that I do use. And there goes my dog barking. But I kind of expect that. But my face looks really glowy. I mean, I have Milani strobe highlighter on in 02 right now, but it honestly looks really good. So I will link the concealer and powder down below if you are interested in them, or you could go with the dupe alternative with the Milani or the Wet n Wild powder, whichever one you prefer. Just remember that the L'Oreal one does have like small little glitters in it when you do apply, but I do like both of them. I think they give really good coverage also, so I do recommend. I am in love with them. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I will link the concealer and powder down below, and if you want a tutorial on this eye look, just let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, y'all.